Could this be the best value lens for your micro four thirds system? The Sigma 60mm F2.8 DN came out around 2013, and from what I can tell has been under the radar for the majority of internet fanboys and fangirls out there. And well, Matthias Berlin put me onto this one, and I was toying between this and the Ollie 45 1.8, which I almost pulled the trigger on. But as I've already got 90mm covered with my Fujifilm gear, and this came to my attention at about 65-70 delivered, I just had to give it a go. It weighs 190 grams, fits very nicely on my GX80 and gets me a nice full frame equivalent of 120mm. This setup right here cost me about £280, so for the whole setup I'm good to go. 120mm f2.8, basically cheaper than most systems would charge you for an equivalent lens. Not bad at all. I really love this setup. The lens proves super sharp in video and stills, and I'm going to throw up some straight out of camera stills in a moment. Let's just say that along with the IBIS of the GX80, it's a treat to shoot with this lens. Like here, I was recently shooting quick video clips at a graffiti event here in Birmingham. Now, I'm going to be honest, I use autofocus. I'm not that hardcore a video shooter to be using manual focus, and I appreciate the lens is a bit awkward for manual shooters with a relatively slippy manual focus ring, but for me, the autofocus was snappy, quick, accurate. The IBIS of the camera held everything together nicely for me. I'm a little bit shaky, and the lens and the sensor rendered the colours well. The contrast was just right, not too much, not too little. Of course, a little less is handy for those that like to grade the footage, but this footage was straight out of the camera. Manual settings, I varied the aperture depending on the lights. Now, the stills will be all wide open at f2.8, so, well, I think we should take a little look at them right now, straight out of camera, and I'll see you on the other side. Love this lens. The build quality is solid enough, especially at the mount end. You might want to get yourself a new hood, you know, personal preference. Other than that slippy manual focus ring, it's all good. Fits nicely on my GX80, and it's a simple little thing to get you to 120mm, arguably f2.8, and in my case for £65.70 delivered. I can't go wrong really, can I? I appreciate I got this camera to use pretty much with vintage lenses, but I just had to go for it, and I'm very, very pleased. In fact, I'll be happy to throw this in the kit bag on weddings, portraits, events, probably even sling it on my capture clip and have that as a third body. I mean, it's light, it's nice, and I'm very confident that I can get the stills that I need, and even video clips when I do little shoots like that. The bokeh is pretty good. It's not fantastical, if that's even a word, but more than decent. Now, this is in the art series of Sigma lenses, and I'm pretty interested now to look at the 19mm, the 30mm, see how it fares. I understand it's not quite at the same level, but still very nice. So this has opened my eyes up to that a little bit now. Isn't GAS a constant problem for you and I? In other tests, I found that it controlled flaring very well. There was no real distortions, chromatic aberrations at the level that I'm looking. I'm not nitpicking to that degree, and the lens just worked a treat for me. Yes, if I've counted right, I've only used that S word once. Sharp, sharp, sharp. I think that just about covers it, right? Again, manual shooter, not a fan of the slippy. Put a bit of grip tape and you're away. Just any old gaffer tape probably be fine. A little bit of black on there and you're all right. Again, not a problem for me, but maybe something you want to consider. Don't be put off, please. The IQ of this thing, it'll more than make up for it. If you get this thing boxed as new and you get that nice Sigma bag, which I've got, I think, from a long time ago when I used to own a 10-20 on Nikon. That was a fun lens. Obviously, I didn't get that, but I got myself a different hood. It's 46mm filter thread. Works fine for me. The snap cap is in there too. I've got a UV filter, bit of protection, not a big deal, but we've got that anyway. At the price I got this for, this has to be the best value micro four thirds lens out there, even at the retail price, surely. But this is personal. As with a lot of this stuff, it comes down to your personal preferences. So let me know what is your pick. Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe. A lot more cool stuff coming up very soon, and hopefully we can get involved in the comments below and maybe feature some of your picks on this channel. Take it easy.